Well, good morning, Arizona. It is Kylie Cruz here, and like it or not, tax season, yes, it's officially here. But coming up, we're going to let you know what you need to know to have an easy filing and how you can get the most bang for your buck.
6:44 on this Monday. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the tax season is here. Starting today, you can file your tax returns with the IRS.
It's good news if you're getting a tax refund.
True.
So, yeah. Kylie Cruz is joining us live right now with what you need to know to hopefully make it less stressful. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, a lot of us dread tax season, just getting everything in order. But this morning, we're helping to get you kind of a jump start on the tax season. We've got Robert Hockensmith here. He is a CPA in town. And what's your best piece of advice as folks are turning on the TV this morning saying, no, it's already tax season?
The best thing to do is to make sure you get an appointment as early as possible with a tax professional. That's the easiest thing you could do, because once you wait, as procrastinators like to do, they find it gets harder and harder and harder to get in. And then, of course, the price for preparing a tax return goes up as the time gets closer to the deadline.
So we want to kind of categorize everything in envelopes. What is your, and digitize?
Yes, yes. You got this digitized, nation. You can go ahead and take your flash drives and your hard drives and collect all your records rather than big boxes of paper. Now you can use your flash drives and keep records for a lot longer. Organize your expenses, your receipts. Take a look at last year's tax return, and that'll give you an idea of the kind of receipts you want to have ready for this year's.
Speaking of medical, if people are affected by the Affordable Care Act, they're going to have a penalty if they don't have insurance, and that's higher this year, right?
It's a lot higher this year. It's 2.5% of your income up to a certain dollar cap. So you are supposed to have insurance 10 of the 12 months this year. It's times where you can have 2 months and not have it. But if you don't have insurance for a number of months that you're supposed to have, you could pay a penalty as much as $2,500 per person in your family for not having health insurance.
And easy things like checking your name, especially if you've changed your name recently, married or divorced, that can always get you.
A lot of times people forget you have to change your name with the Social Security Administration, not just your employer, and they forget to do that, and then when they try to do their tax return, it's delayed, and it could be delayed as long as a year before you get it straightened out with Social Security.
And the W-2s this year, here's an example of a W-2. 50 million people are going to get this.
Right.
Why are some people going to get different forms?
We've had a lot of identity theft last year, and so the IRS now has this new W-2, and up where the shaded area is, you're going to see a 16-digit character given to about 50 million people to help combat identity theft. If that series is successful, they're going to do it nationwide next year.
Well, we appreciate your help as always this morning. We were here last year, here again today on the start. But guys, you still have 3 months. Deadline is April 18th, but procrastinators try to get it done a little sooner rather than later. We'll send it back to you.